A man went to the bank to withdraw some money, but to his great surprise, he discovered that his $10,000 had turned into $100,000. He immediately realized that the bank teller had made a mistake and decided to return the extra money. But when he stepped forward to inform her, she interrupted in the middle of her video game, became extremely irritated. The young man explained that the amount withdrawn was incorrect. The teller, convinced that he was just bothering her, responded coldly, "Once the money leaves the counter, the bank is no longer responsible," she said. The man insisted, stating she had made a mistake, but the teller immediately called security to have him removed. At that moment, the branch manager, alerted by the commotion, arrived to ask what was going on. The teller defended herself, claiming the young man was just trying to pick a fight, but the manager reprimanded her harshly. She was playing games too often during work hours, which caused errors and led to many customer complaints. This time, he gave her a final warning: "One more mistake and you will be fired." Fearing her mistake would be discovered, the teller quickly interrupted the man and said to the manager, "This man is just a suitor who's been chasing me and is now harassing me." The manager believed her and left her to handle the situation. The teller then threatened the man, demanding that he leave the bank immediately or she would make trouble for him, but the man insisted she had given him too much money and he had stayed only out of honesty with no other intention. She, however, didn't believe him and saw him as a troublemaker. Seeing her impatience, the man lost his own and left, but just as he was walking out the door, a lawyer stopped him. The lawyer explained that he had witnessed the entire scene. He handed the man his business card and warned him sooner or later the bank would try to get that money back. He added that he too despised the bank's practices and was willing to help the man legally keep the money to teach them a lesson. Shortly after, the man returned to the bank to speak with the teller about his withdrawal. She continued to claim he was just trying to cause problems and tried to send him away. Then the young man pulled out a contract, asking her to sign it to acknowledge that the money had been willingly given to him by her. He promised that once signed, he would leave and not insist any further. Wanting to get rid of him, she signed it without hesitation. As soon as the ink dried, the contract became legally binding and the bank could never recover the money again. The employee, proud of herself, even went to tell her colleagues the story, mocking that stupid man. But then the bank's accountant came over and said, "I just checked the books, you gave $90,000 too much to a client." It was only at that moment that the teller realized what had happened.